Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day! Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
Happy Hump Day, everybody. What's going on? What is going on? Thank you guys for being here. I know there's other people streaming, but I really appreciate you guys being here. I have a very special guest with me tonight. Let me welcome the chat in. Chris, the Curtis family. What's up, Chris? And there's Debbi Bernfield. Ryan Rowe, welcome in. Jason Thibodeau, Gloria Thibodeau, Dapper, what's up, Vanna Crew? Julie McAllen, what's up? Movie Mania Nick, hello, what's going on, Nikki? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're doing all right. Kelsey Elizabeth, hello. Mike Wazowski, hello. What's up, brother? Jess Scott Disney, welcome in. Mom, I know Mom's watching. Hello, Mother. How are you? So welcome in, everybody. Sorry we're a few minutes late. It was my screw up. Yeah, you needed a break. We all do. Nick. Yeah, I understand. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? I was watching Amy's Stream Ninja. So Amy had a good trivia tonight. Yeah, and I watched Jennifer Caruso. She was on. A bunch of people on tonight, but thank you all for being here. I have a very special guest. Let me bring her in. The lovely, the talented, the beautiful Debbi Bernfield.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me switch us out here. There we go.
There we go.
Because my mom always yells at me because the chat goes on the right side of the screen, and she'd rather not see me than not see you. So,
Oh, okay.
but this was on her request. She wanted me to get you back on the show.
Well, thank you, Mom. Mom, good.
Yep, she's awesome. She is. So are you. So how are you?
I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right?
Doing all right.
Keeping busy?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be
Yeah.
way more busy in the next few months or so, but
Okay. So we got to spend time with you at the meetup.
that was wonderful.
It was.
You and your lovely wife, Belinda. I love Belinda.
You just need to see me. That's all. You don't need to see Belinda.
No, I need to see Belinda.
Dougie listens to his mom. Well, I do. I listen to my mother because if I don't, my mother beats me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I will get smacked upside the head.
And then you'll get it from two sides. You'll get it from me and your mother.
I know. So let's start with, you're a fantastic moderator.
I'm learning. I'm getting there.
You're getting there with stats, but as far as moderating, you are fantastic. You're a moderator for a lot of channels, and that keeps you busy, just like me. Who was the first channel you were a moderator for?
Actually, it wasn't even in the Disney community. It was in a different community.
Okay.
But the first Disney community, I think it was Walt. Walt and Melissa Mouse Talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know that's where I first saw your name. Was through Walt and Melissa.
They're the first ones that I saw. And then it went on from there.
Awesome. And now you're a moderator for what, 45, 50 channels?
I don't even remember. I don't even know. I can't keep track.
Francisco, welcome in. Anne Marie, welcome in.
Hello.
Tina Marie. Hey, Tina Marie. Tina Marie's here.
The lovely Tina.
Tina, what are we going to do with her?
She's beautiful. That's all I could say.
She
She's wonderful. She's amazing.
She
Tina
is.
and Joy and Molly and Stephanie and all the CC crew.
Yep. Chris Curtis says Tina is a chicken. She wouldn't jump into the water today.
Give her a break.
Hey, Paul, welcome in, Paul.
I always have to protect my Tina.
Well, listen, here's the thing.
What?
Tina wonders why I am Chris's favorite. Okay. First off, if Chris would have asked me to, I would have jumped right in that water. And that's why I'm the favorite. Anyway. So you've met a lot of people in the community.
Yes.
And more to come. Yep. And I tell you, it's amazing, this community. But let me ask you this one. Who's the only one in this community that has actually come to visit you?
You, my dear Douglas.
Aha, I am. And I was so excited for that. The first time we met, I was so excited. When I found out where you lived and where me and Steve were going to be going, I had to reach out to you. I had to say, hey, let's go get breakfast or something. It was fantastic. And I'm so glad I got to do it. Then we got to hang out at the meetup, and hopefully we'll get to hang out at the meetup again next year.
Definitely.
Yep. So I hear you might be going to Disney.
Yep, in December. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, that's good. And you have the train now. You can ride the train up. Isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Probably just fly.
Oh, you probably just fly?
Yeah, fly up.
But that's what, a 20-minute flight?
About an hour.
Really?
Yeah, well, maybe a little less. Oh. Yeah, about an hour.
Okay.
Like
Chris says Mama D is awesome too.
Oh, thank you, Chris. He's my new founded son. Do you know that I adopted him?
I did hear that for tax purposes.
No, not for tax purposes. Nope.
Oh, then Pete told me the wrong thing then.
Well, Pete always gets things wrong. I love him,
okay.
But
Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Amy. Welcome in. I did watch your stream, Ninja. I was working on something. Robert, welcome in. Do you like sugar cookies? I love sugar cookies.
Sugar cookies?
Debbie is the best.
I'm not a fan on sugar cookies.
Kelsey Elizabeth says you're the best.
Thank you, Kelsey. I met her too. She was wonderful.
Yeah, you met her at the meetup.
Yeah.
But who'd she come to first?
Whatever.
I can't help it. I'm a magnet. Tina Marie, there will be no Taylor Swift quotes in my chat. Thank you. Doug, you look like a big show wrestler. Thank you. Thank you. That was years ago. You'll never live it down. No, because the beautiful. I mean, Kelsey's beautiful. She is, and this beautiful woman walks in and comes straight at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm in trouble because that's the first thing I think of when somebody comes right at me. And she goes, "I'm Kelsey." And I had already known her because we were on the program together,
Right.
and I saw her. And once I figured out, because it takes me a minute, it was great to see her at the meetup. It was great. Hopefully, she can come a little longer next year.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Taylor's haters gonna hate? You said haters gonna hate. That's a Taylor Swift quote. Come on, Tina.
I'm not a Taylor Swift person, so.
No, I am not a Swiftie. Hey, there's my partner, one of my partner channels, Parks with the Pigeons. Welcome in.
Hi, James.
So I was working on a new intro,
Yes.
the Hump Day Hangout. Did you see my one this morning for Coffee Talk?
I saw that, yes.
Yeah, I did that song all on my own. I did the lyrics, and then I put the lyrics in an AI program, and they made it into a song. I did the same thing with my new one. That'll premiere next week because actually it's not done processing yet.
I still need to figure out how to work all that with AI and all stuff. I have no clue.
Yeah. Well, hey, pretty soon you'll be able to. You can just buy one of Elon Musk's robots for $20,000,
Oh yeah, sure.
and they do all your cleaning in your house, and yeah.
Are they going to shred all my paperwork also?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll do whatever you want it to do. Let's see. I think I missed somebody. No, I did not. Okay. So I know you're moderator for Pete, and Pete really has fun with you. I mean,
and I love it. That's fine.
Yeah, and Pete loves you to death. To death, and as do I.
Thank you.
I think you're a phenomenal woman.
Thank you.
I think you are. And a great moderator and a great friend also.
Thank you.
But
likewise.
Doesn't it get you a little bit sometimes?
Yeah. But it's like, hey, I've been used to it all my life, okay? So let's a few more people that come in and do it.
Yeah, and it's good to have a sense of humor. Because listen, I get picked on too.
You don't have any choice but to have a sense of humor. Yeah, does it get to me every once in a while? Not with this group, but with other people.
You gotta be. Look at this. Look at the size of that steak.
Holy crap! Oops, sorry.
That's Chris Curtis.
Wow.
He sends me a picture as he's entertainment and a meal. I don't have steak.
I haven't had red meat. I can't even tell you the last time I had red meat.
Really?
Really?
Well, isn't that part of...
No, we can have red meat. We just have certain types of red meat that we can have.
Okay. I can't go a week without red meat. I'll start having seizures and convulsions.
Really?
It's almost like an alcoholic when they don't have a drink, they start shaking.
Basically,
welcome in.
Chicken and fish.
Chicken and fish. I'm not a big chicken fan. I don't. It doesn't. Even if you put seasonings on it and everything, all I taste is the seasonings. I never get a flavor from any chicken I eat.
Well, I used to be a vegetarian. I used to be a vegetarian, and I didn't eat chicken.
Yeah.
But then when I started having some health issues, my doctor said maybe we just put some more protein in your diet. So I added the chicken.
Okay.
But I mostly eat fish, which is usually like salmon or tuna fish or fish like that. And then I do have the chicken.
Okay. Yeah, so I also got sick a couple times on chicken at restaurants
Oh
because
yeah, it has to
it
be cooked.
wasn't cooked.
It has to be cooked
Yeah.
properly. Yes.
So I really don't mess with you. I love fish. I could eat fish every day.
Well, I could eat salmon. Salmon's
Yeah.
my thing. I could eat good salmon every day.
You live in Florida. Mahi mahi.
I'm not a big fan of.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
love mahi.
I eat it once in a while, but not a big fan.
See, I think that's one of the fish that don't actually have the fishy taste if you cook it right, you know?
Right. Well, pretty much a lot of fish, if you cook it right, doesn't have the fishy.
Kelsey doesn't eat red meat either. Imagine that.
Thank you, Kelsey.
She eats goat cheese. Did you see the other night her on a triple C? She has ostriches and a couple goats in her backyard.
I saw that.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten ostrich?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Making a salad for you right now, Doug.
Make a salad for me too, Kelsey.
And I bet it'll have goat cheese on it.
Kelsey, yes. Goat cheese on salad. Yes, yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. So
Yes,
let's talk about the meetup.
yes.
What were some of your favorite parts of the meetup?
My favorite parts is, I mean, yes, we had the different events each day, which was nice. But my favorite parts is just when we just like mingle and we're just talking, just getting to know each other, just being happy, being surrounded by each other. That was really my favorite parts.
And I talked to Pete about that. That was one of my favorite parts too. Was I mean the events were nice and everything, but actually just sitting down and getting to know people and talking with them
Right.
was fantastic, and seeing them in person.
Right.
Just
enjoying each other's company.
Mm-hmm. Did you have fun singing karaoke?
Yes.
Did
I
you?
actually was thinking about that the other day, and I'm thinking of what songs I want to sing next year.
That's
I'm
awesome.
already coming up with things that I want to do next year.
That's awesome. Daniel Rodriguez, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, that's awesome. I tell you, that cocktail party was phenomenal.
That was amazing.
The food was great.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the food was great. The environment was great. The prizes were great. I mean, I can't remember, other than actually going in a Disney park, that is probably one of the funnest times I had this year.
And it was so well put together. It was so thoughtful and well put together. And that's what I really like about it. It wasn't just okay, here's a party for a group of people. It was so well thought out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that goes to credit to Pete and his planning team. I mean, they just knocked it out of the park. It was great. Was there anything you didn't like? Or you think you would like to see changed?
There were a few things, but I mean, it's more of a personal thing, more because of the food things, because it was a lot of foods that I had to work around. But that's basically what I had to do. I always have to do work around that. But it would have been a little nice to have a little bit more variety of foods that fit more with other people's dietary. And I know you can't fit everybody's dietary needs, but a little bit more variety of stuff that people can eat, like meat without the cheese. If you want to put cheese on it, then that's fine. But add a little bit more variety. More vegetables, more.
What's wrong with cheese?
I can't eat cheese with meat.
Oh.
I don't mix dairy with meat.
Oh, okay.
So that comes with a lot of issues with a lot of places that everything is combined with meat and cheese. And and I can't do that.
Yeah, because they had the burger sliders.
Right, and I was looking forward to it, but I couldn't eat it because it had the cheese on it.
And I'm sure if you would have asked, they would have made.
And I didn't realize that I could have done that. And I know for the future, that for future reference, that I can do that. I didn't think that I could do that, so I just
Anytime.
That was it.
Yeah, and that goes anywhere. Any restaurant, anything. Always ask, especially at Disney. Disney is very good with accommodating each individual person, as far as their their dietary needs and things like that.
Right.
So yeah, and I mean, if you're afraid to ask, heck, come to me. I have no problem asking people.
Yeah, and that the drink, that was the best. That was the good. Well, I had the specialized drink, but I had Amber make it a little less alcoholic.
Yeah, it was good. That drink was so good. Oh, and I'm not a big drinker. I used to be, and I left that part of my life behind. I don't know if my chat's not moving or if people aren't.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't moved in a while.
Oh, there it is. Now it starts moving. Okay, Curtis.
Okay.
Chris and James both.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I didn't know because a couple times it's happened on me that the chat hasn't moved.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm
not a big drinker either. I mean, I know we make jokes about, Moonshine Mama, but the little itsy bitsy thing that I had and blew up, which is fine, but yeah. So I asked Amber to make it a little less alcoholic. In it.
Well, that's good, and I'm sure she did.
Yeah,
she was fantastic.
She was great.
I couldn't even believe that was Pete's daughter. No,
Yeah.
I'm just joking, by the way. So Pete has some great kids.
She's his 3 kids are wonderful. And
okay. Chris says they're all trying to behave because you're here.
Oh.
Hey, Quentin Jones, what's happening?
True. That's true. Mama D is watching you guys.
Oh, there's Monorail Molly.
There's my sweet Jen.
Doug and Debbie, the double D's.
I didn't even think about that.
I'll be quiet, Molly. I won't say anything about that. So you went to Texas.
Yes, El Paso, Texas, for my great nephew's bar mitzvah.
How was that? I know you were worried about the weather.
The weather was quite hot. It was quite hot. I didn't spend too much time outside because it was dry heat. It's in the desert. I did unfortunately get sick the first day, but.
And that was right after you came home from.
And that was right. I think that was the problem. I think it's because I had such a short span between Baltimore and my Texas, and it was an early morning flight, and I didn't eat, and I didn't sleep, and everything was rushed. Each leg was. I had to take 2 legs to get there, 2 flights, and each leg was 3 hours long. So. I think it was a combination of all that, and I just ended up getting really sick the first day, but it got better after that.
Well, good. I'm glad you had a great time.
It was nice to see my family.
Yeah, I was praying for you the whole time you're gone because I knew you were worried about the weather and the heat, and I'm glad things worked out. Where is the coolest place that you've ever traveled to?
The coolest place?
Or not the coolest.
I know what you mean.
Your favorite place?
Well, as a kid, we used to, and every summer we used to, the last week of August, right before Labor Day, or we would travel.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd always go to see my brother in Wisconsin, and then spend 3 days there. And then after that, we would take way back home. We'd take different places. So we went to Kentucky. I went to the Kentucky Derby. I didn't actually see the Kentucky Derby. Well, we went to Kentucky Derby. Went to Tennessee. One of my favorite places, though, we used to go to Lake George, New York, a lot. That was nice. But one of my favorite places was Williamsburg, Virginia.
I've been there. It is
Really,
cool.
I love history, and I love going to see the blacksmith, and I just love all that. So that was like, we used to go there all the time.
Yeah, we went there. Was it 1987 or 88? We went down there.
It was in this. I went in there in the 70s.
Yeah,
A lot of times in the
but
70s.
it's really cool to see Williamsburg. It's really cool. I've been to Wisconsin also.
And I've been to Wisconsin 2 times.
we drove across the country. After my dad died, the rest of my dad's family actually lives in Spokane, Washington.
Oh, okay.
They all grew up here where we live, but all of his sisters and brothers left and moved out there. Him and another sister were the only 2 that stayed here. So we went out there for a family reunion after my dad died, and I think 1991. And we drove through Wisconsin. We stopped at Wisconsin Dells.
Yep. Yes, I've been there.
And what's the Mall of America? Is that in Wisconsin?
It was in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
It's Minnesota.
We drove from Pittsburgh the whole way to Spokane. It took us 7 days to get out, and then it took us a little over 3 to get home.
Yeah, we always drove. We didn't fly anywhere. It was always driving. Because in those days, I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't have the cell phones. We didn't have, all that.
No.
So, and my father was always surrounded by his clients, so he wanted to get away from the phones. Hence, so we just go in the car and just drive. This drive area. I mean, I grew up in New York. I grew up on Long Island, New York. So we did a lot of places.
You can't say with your accent, no.
What, me? An accent?
And congratulations on the Yankees.
Thank you. And they're going to continue.
And I think I might actually root for the Yankees because I can't stand the Dodgers even more.
Okay.
So I didn't know that the Yankees haven't been in a World Series since 2009.
Right. Yes, it's been 15 years. That's why everyone's saying, oh, the Yankees. The Yankees haven't done anything in 15 years. So,
yeah, I'm shocked.
So it's
I'm shocked to hear that.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. When was the first time you went to Disney?
It was when it first opened in 1972.
Okay.
Yep, we went there as a family vacation. And yeah, we spent a few days. It was nice. I don't know if we did everything because we only spent a few days there, but it was nice. And then we went a couple times after that, and I think we went again. I think the year before my father passed away, we went to go to Epcot, and that's where I fell in love with Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't have as much then as they do now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was great because it had the best of both worlds. It had the upcoming technology that they showed, which was amazing to my father. My father loved technology.
Yep.
And very into technology and learning about the future. He loved that part. My mom and I loved that fact that they had the different countries.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we love, the culture of it. So it's really like a city. Like I used to call it like a city and within a city, because it has a whole world in Epcot.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what game is
And that
called.
was, that was one of my, I was talking about that on Coffee Talk this morning about, it's a shame what they've done to the front of the park. Like it's all world celebration now. There's no future technology anymore.
Right. And that's what drew people in the first place to Epcot, is because of the future, the technology.
Molly says 15 years Cleveland hasn't won since the 1940s.
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry.
Molly hasn't had a very good week as far as.
If you think about it, when with the Yankees and the World Series, when the Yankees won all those World Series, and they didn't have as many teams then as they do now. So comparatively, they were able to get to that point. Now that we have these new teams and these teams, we keep growing, now it's going to be harder for teams to get to that point.
Yep, I agree. If anybody has any questions for Debbie,
yeah, please
put them in the chat. But Debbie,
yes,
you were in Coffee Talk this morning.
Yes.
What did I say we were going to play tonight?
Oh yeah, Scallywags.
Yep, folks, we're going to play a new game. Okay.
Let's see. Need my glasses for this.
Yep, we're going to play a new game tonight, folks.
Okay, people, I'm counting on you to give me the right answer.
So, I gave you an easy.
Not that I need any dream points.
I gave you an easy one.
Yes, you did.
I did give you an easy. No, tonight's is going to be an easy one.
Oh, okay.
So, here's how the game is going to work. It's called "Where in the World is Scallywag Steve Sleeping?" For some reason, I have acquired many pictures of Steve sleeping in different places. I don't know why. I don't know. People send them to me, and then I've gotten some on my own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture up for Debbie and all of you to see. Now, the chat, you can put where you think Steve is. You guys can help Debbie out. If she gets the correct answer, I will give her 100 of my Dis-Our-Dream points.
But the thing is, I don't need your Dis-Our-Dream points because I have a lifetime of points.
Okay, well then you can. And
I will give my points gladly to other people.
If you win, you can gift those points to somebody else.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay, so it's where in the world is Scallywag Steve sleeping? Okay, I'll leave it up for probably like 30 seconds. Everybody put your guesses in the chat. Here we go. You ready? There it is.
Oh my God. It's got to be Magic Kingdom, right?
Has to be a little more specific. It is Magic Kingdom. He is on my scooter.
Oh my gosh.
Where in the world is Scallywag sleeping?
That's not near the cat.
Come on, folks. Help Debbie out.
Not where the castle? The hub. Kelsey says the hub.
Is that the entrance to Tony's? Maybe. Anne Marie says the hub.
I'll say the hub.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
He is correct.
Yay!
It is the hub. It is the hub. Very good. So you got 100 of my Diss Our Dream points. You can gift to anybody. You can gift them to anybody in the chat. You can gift them to somebody you want to. If you see them in the park, you can give them to them.
I actually would split it. I'll give 50 to Molly Royal Belly, and 50 to Tina Marie.
Oh, there you go. Molly and Tina each have got 50 Diss Our Dream points. And I lost 100, so I'm still at like 3,000 something.
That's okay, but I have a lifetime, so I'm better than you are then.
Hello, Michelle. Welcome in, Michelle. So, Debbie, the story of this picture.
Yes.
This was obviously still during COVID because we have masks on.
I see the mask, yeah.
We had just eaten over at Liberty Tree Tavern. Okay, I don't know if you've ever eaten a Liberty Tree Tavern. It's like a big Thanksgiving meal. It's all you can eat.
Right.
It's family style. They bring you turkey. They bring you pot roast, mashed potatoes, stuffing, salad. I mean, everything. Our buddy there, Scallywag Steve, ate a little too much. So we got over to the hub and we were waiting for something. I forget where we were waiting. I think it was one of the cavalcades. And he wasn't looking too great. So I got up from my scooter and I let him have a seat. And what does he do? He falls asleep.
Hey, full stomach, have a little nap. You're in Magic Kingdom. What could be better?
I agree. I agree. So that's it. That's the game, folks. Next week, Jennifer Caruso will get to play. Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a tougher one for Jennifer Caruso because she knows her area a little better. Let's see. I think Chris had a question for you. What is the best meal that you cook?
Best meal I cook? I wouldn't say I have the best meal that I cook because I don't really. I mean, I cook a lot, but I'm not the best cook. I think my pan-seared salmon with vegetables, with Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
I'll eat the salmon, hold the Brussels sprouts.
Or sometimes my asparagus.
How about green beans?
I'm not a big green beans. I like green beans, but I'm not a big green beans fan. But I like asparagus.
Okay. Debbie, one blind date, any celebrity, who are you taking out?
Blind date? A celebrity. I don't know. I could tell you when I was younger, what I would have done. Michael, this could probably, I don't know, probably people may or may not balk at this, but Michael J. Fox.
Where would you have taken Michael J. Fox?
It'd be a nice dinner somewhere. And then end up going to like the beach to watch the the sunset.
Nice. Nice. I thought you would have said Pete McDevitt, but
no, that would be no, no.
All right. Kelsey has a question. Debbie, what is your favorite Disney resort?
I never really stayed at any of the resorts, but
what would be the one that you would want to stay at?
Well, there's a couple. There's one I would like to stay at the boardwalk.
Okay.
I love that kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to look into staying at the French Quarter. Is that the French Quarters?
Mm-hmm.
Only because I'm very into country French
Okay.
stuff.
It's very peaceful over there at New Orleans, Port Orleans. You have the French Quarter, and you have, what's the other one? Riverside.
Riverside.
And
Yeah.
the thing that I like about the resorts over there is they're very peaceful.
Yes.
They're away from the big crowds of the parks.
Right, and that's what I would like because you go to the parks, have fun, get your excitement out in the parks, and then come to the hotel resort and just relax, decompress, and then go back again for the next day.
Yep, exactly. Any more questions for Debbie? That was a good question, by the way.
That is a good question.
I like Old Key West myself. It's the same kind of vibe. It's very peaceful, very quiet. What is your favorite restaurant? Amy AJC Magic guess.
I haven't been to the Mar. I know I went to, and I'm going to bounce off the name. When I went with Pete and Molly and her mom last year to the German restaurant.
Beer Garden.
Beer Garden, thank you. That was very nice. But I remember as many years ago, probably like 20, 25 years ago, maybe, I went to the French restaurant in Epcot.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that is good food.
That I would like to go back to. I've been craving that kind of food again.
Okay. Very good. Very good. What's one thing Debbie would change about Disney?
Make it more. I know what's going on with Disney now with prices and all that stuff, and I get it from my business mind because I have a degree in business.
Mm-hmm.
But I also get it from I'm disappointed by the customer point of view where I understand that they have to raise prices, but I think they're raising prices way too much in places where they should be raising prices. It needs to be more about family and having fun, not only just the rides, but more about just being together with your family or friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're sort of taking that away. I think that's disappearing, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Debbie. And that's why Walt built Disneyland and had the dream of Disney World, because he wanted family, and I agree. I understand, like you, I have a business mind too. I get you have to do something, but I feel that they've put themselves in this corner, by buying ESPN, ABC, Fox,
Right. And you don't need to do that. It's taken away from Disney. Leave the parks alone. Leave the parks to the families, and that's it. Leave the other stuff to other companies that want to purchase them.
Right. And start, listen, there are so many people that work for the Disney Corporation that sit in their office and do absolutely nothing.
Right.
And they probably make 6 figures or more a year.
And all they think about is making more money.
Yep. Good morning. Hey, Rachel. Not good morning. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening.
How are you? Debbie Thuner. Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
We got to meet Debbie at the get together.
Yep. My fellow Debbie.
Yep. I think there was one more question. Dream place to travel to in the world. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to travel?
There's two places. Well, there's a few. I mean, there's actually a lot. One is I like to go to Spain, only because that's where my ancestors are from Spain.
Okay.
My mom's side, and I want to go to France. Not so much Paris, but France, the country land of France.
That would be beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I'm not all big about the city.
No,
I would like to see the countryside.
the countryside.
Mhm. Yep, or the mountains down in South France. I'd love to see. See, my ancestors came from Germany and Switzerland. I would love one day to go see the Swiss Alps.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah. My mom's side is Spain. Actually, and then they moved to Turkey, Greece, which is what I also like to do, is travel there.
Okay.
Lots of Turkey. And then on my father's side, Russia, which I don't really care about, but Austria, I like to go to.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's many. I mean, I like to go travel alone. I want to go to Italy. I want to go traveling one day if I ever could afford to do something like that. But and even there's places in America, United States. I just want to just travel and just go through the country lands. And that's basically what I can see.
Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Kelsey said the countryside of France is far superior. So, yeah, that's Debbie. That's awesome, and I hope you get there one day. I say all the time, I like to do this, I like to do that, but in reality, I know that this probably ain't gonna happen because number one, I don't fly. You don't get me in a plane. Not going to happen. Hey, Samuel, welcome in. But what is one of your favorite things about the Disney YouTube community?
That it is family. It's that we care about each other. We respect each other. We care about each other. We just like, I mean, there are other communities that probably may do that, but I don't think on the big extent that we do it. I think we just truly are, how can I say it? We just connect. We all just connect with each other. We have this love for Disney, and even though we may talk about other things other than Disney, like Pete streams when he does all the the sports. We just connect.
Yes, we do.
And
it's trying to come back. Are you there, Deb?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there, you're back.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think it's where we connect with each other, and I think we missed that connection during COVID, and even before COVID. No one was really connecting with each other, and I think that forced us to connect with each other.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome in, Kofa. JD's here. But we're getting ready to close out here because Joy comes on at 8. And I always like to be done before Joy comes on because I know you like to go over and watch the ladies. You like to protect your ladies.
That's right. That's right. I have to. Yes, I love
I love the ladies. They're all great. And they're fun. And also Pete's live tonight. He's doing basketball.
That's right.
And so I'll be heading probably over to Pete's and also Magic. Live in the Magic is streaming the M80s right
Maybe.
now
Yeah,
at
right.
Disney Springs.
Yes.
So you got 3 good options after I sign off tonight. You got Pete, you got Joy, and you got Live in the Magic.
And then after that, the this and that group.
And then you got this and that. And then Pete will be live tonight. Insomniacs.
Yeah.
So
Ready
I
for
will
that.
I will be in bed sound asleep for that one. That's what stinks about having to get up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Aw. But
You know.
I'm sure you're a great bus driver.
Well, and I don't play an act when I'm on stream.
Right.
What you see is what you get. And I'm very caring. I will help
Yes, you
anybody
are.
at any time. I will do anything for anybody, and the kids, when the kids are on my bus, I treat them no different than Dakota or Brittany, my older daughter. I would protect them. I keep them safe. Am I hard on them sometimes? Yeah. I mean, they know what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do. So I've driven the same kids now for 4 years, and they know what they get with me. I'm not going to play around. But
Well, thank you very much for having me on.
What's that?
I said thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, absolutely, my dear. I love having you on. I love just talking to you. And
Give Mama Doug, Mama Good, a big hug for me.
Yep, I will do that. I see her. I go over to her house every Sunday morning, and I take breakfast over, and we watch church together, and we hang out. And
Very nice.
It's become kind of a thing that we do, and I love doing that. I'm still blessed. My dad died when I was 11, but I am blessed that I still have my mom. But I want to thank you, dear, for coming on. I want to thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you.
It's not easy to moderate as many channels as we do, because there's always somebody on, always somebody needing something, and it's not easy.
Well, yeah, and when you want to like watch one stream or another stream, like I think I did last night. I don't moderate for Chris, Dad Bills, but I put something in Pete's stream that was meant for Dad Bills stream, and I realized like, oop, remove that from that stream, go to the next chat.
Yeah, I've done that too. I've done that, and it's just like, oh, what did I just do? Hey, Christina G. Hello, my dear. But I want to thank Debbie for being on. She is a wonderful lady. If you ever see her in the chats, please say hello to her. Be nice, or she will time you out. And don't pick on Tina or Molly.
That's right. That's right. No one picks on my ladies. Not my girls. Not my girls.
That's funny. But thank you, my dear. And you have a great night.
Thank
I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Mama Debbie, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. She is such a special person. Such a special person. But folks, tomorrow morning, Coffee Talk, or a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, I will be live. We're going to talk about some Disney news, who's live for the day. Hopefully, Scallywag Steve will be able to come in. He did have to cover a class today, so I'm hoping he doesn't have to do that tomorrow. Thank you, my moderators. Please make sure you guys go check out, Jennifer Caruso, Amy AGC Magic TV, This Our Dream, Living the Magic is live right now. Pete's live right now. And my partner channels, Parks with the Pigeons and Pete McDevitt Show. Please make sure you go check them out. Also, Palmer has a new channel. JD, if you want to drop that link, Palmer has a new channel. We want to try and get Palmer to 100 subscribers. Palmer is the Curtis family's son. He wants to do a YouTube channel. He's starting out. So we're going to try and get him to 100 subscribers. So if I think I can grab it probably pretty quick here. Give me 1 second. Wrong one. All right, let me get that up. So there's the link for Palmer. Guys, you do me a favor, go over there, give him a subscribe. He's a great kid. Thank you, JD. But check out my partner channels, Parks with the Pigeons and Pete McDevitt. And I will be live tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk. But thank you guys for all being here. Have a great night and go out and do something kind for somebody.